Okay, here's a new effect I recently created. I call this the impossible 12-card mentalism trick. Now, this is an impromptu effect, and I actually just posted this trick on YouTube, and I ended up deleting it because it looked too mathematical, and I want to really show how this trick involves no mathematics whatsoever. It's actually truly probably one of the most impressive mentalism effects I've ever come up with. I think the most impressive mentalism effect I've ever come up with. So I'm really quite excited to share this with you. How it looks is, again, it's impromptu, so you can get the spectator to use their own deck of cards and have them shuffle the cards as much as they like. And when they're satisfied that the cards are shuffled, I'll just explain how the trick looks because I don't have a spectator, obviously. So once I've explained the trick, I'll hopefully have a tutorial of it soon, because there is a little bit to explain about it. So I'll have to do a separate video for that. But I'll just show you how it looks and go from there. So once a spectator has completely shuffled their own deck of cards, I then would get the spectator to find 12 random cards. We need 12 selected random cards so that there's no psychology involved. So they can find 12 cards however they like. They can just deal so many cards and just pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, let's say. Okay, so we've got 12 random cards. We keep the cards face down so that the magician can't even see the cards. Now, they can pick up the 12 cards and secretly to themselves, they look at the 12 cards, and let's just say, well, then the magician just asks them to just memorize any one of those 12 cards. So, let's just say they memorize the 7 of diamonds. Now, all they do is they set the cards down, and after they've memorized them, they keep them face down. The magician doesn't see them. They memorize the 7 of diamonds, and the magician then mentions he wants to stress the fact that there's no key cards involved, so he gets the spectator to just give the deck a cut so that there's no way of knowing what the top or bottom card are in this deck. He then gets the spectator to deal off a random amount of cards. They deal off however many cards they like, stop anywhere they wish, and wherever they stop, they take the cards, their 12 random cards, and set them on top of their random pile of cards, and they simply bury them with the rest. So there's no key cards involved. The magician cannot see any of the cards. It's totally buried in a random section of the deck. Now, the cards are then squared up. The magician could not possibly know what card they thought of. And furthermore, they can have the spectator actually cut the cards a few more times so that the cards are even further lost, and there's just no way of identifying what 12 cards they looked at or what card they could have thought of. Yet, believe it or not, the magician will be able to decipher what card they thought of out of those 12 cards, those 12 unknown cards, and the only clue that they are going to get from the spectator is in what half of the deck their card is in. So, believe it or not, the cards will be dealt out into 2 piles, just like so. And once the cards have been dealt out, the magician then asks the spectator to choose any pile and to secretly look at the cards. The cards aren't shown to the magician. The spectator just looks for their thought of card, and we of course chose the 7 of diamonds, which we see is not in here, so it's obviously in this pack. So the magician is then told which packet the card is in. That's all. The packet is then just placed on top of the deck. The magician picks up the deck of cards turns his back towards the spectator, takes the cards with him, and secretly goes through the cards and does this secret procedure in deciphering exactly what their thought of card is. So the magician is doing this secretly. The spectator can't see what the magician's doing, but he sets up the card in a way so that when he comes back, he asks the spectator to just simply display their hand out, palm up, in front of them, and he takes the deck of cards and he sets it face up on their hand, and the card is revealed right in front of them in full view, the very card they thought of, in the 7 diamonds in this case. Now, that's exactly how the trick works. Now, as impossible as that seems, there is a little catch, and I can promise you, though, that you won't be disappointed in this catch. It's just as effective as a revealing that happens in this other alternative way. There's actually 2 basic alternative ways that their thought of card will be revealed without their help, and they will look just as mind-blowing as this blunt way of showing their card just like this. And I'll go into to explain that in the tutorial. And anyways, I can't wait to show you, and I hope you like it, and so thank you for watching.